When I say political streamers, you probably think of Hassan, Destiny, Wash, or maybe Asmongold. Me? I'm a man of refined taste. I get my news strictly from denims, idubbbz, and Twitter. So I couldn't skip this brilliant panel where the future of politics is shaped. I present to you the Nightmare Blunt Rotation of 2026. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce our lolcows for today. Many of you are already familiar with the Mormon Barbie. She has the IQ of a wet paper towel and the honesty of a Trump supporter. Also, she has come-stare chairs for some reason.
Sorry, also I just keep staring at like this stain on my couch and it's bugging me so much.
What's the white one?
I'm like, I didn't really... the empty one.
The guy who looks like he enjoys smelling dirty toes and dyeing his hair with used tampons is an obsessed H3 snarker operating the Uma Palma TikTok account. A white guy living in Argentina, obsessed with the Jews. Where did I hear that before? And our third guest to this Nightmare Blunt Rotation is the male feminist himself, Ian Jomha.
I'm a wibbly-wobbly, transgendered, queer, autistic chatterbait user. Last semester, I drowned my cat in a bathtub, and I felt nothing.
Today I'm here to open a window to the minds of two failed content creators and a guy who kills an angel every time he smiles. I was actually able to witness this special meeting of Special Minds live. Madison and Ian had some trouble setting their audio properly, and I don't know what's the deal with the poorly set up green screen behind that guy, so I'm going to assume there's a pile of human remains there. Interestingly enough, according to my transcription search, they do not talk about Ethan Klein at all. I know, crazy. Maybe they use some type of codename like PT or EK, but I doubt it honestly. So what do they talk about then? That is a great question. Well, you tell me, because I cannot figure that out either.
Do you, like, the Sixth Sense just came out, and so he's like, oh, you really like Casper the Ghost? I know another ghost movie. Do you want to watch it? And so, without... I don't know what was wrong with him.
Now, Big Bang Theory is a show and a study and a reflection of people, a variety of people.
Oh yeah, maybe
Living
I'm
in the
talking
South.
about Pocket Perks. Sorry, I'm reading Les Bananas.
No, you're good. Where like near where I live, there's like there'll be a suburb, and then you go out of the suburb, 45 miles per hour, 50 miles per hour. Like it's like a highway with like 3 lanes, and it's like there's a convenience store, and then
I did my best to clip whatever is useful, but this is genuinely worse than watching those AI talking to each other videos. Hey, don't leave now. I promise I got a couple good clips. And now it is time to...
I should,
Most of the stream is as boring as it gets. 40 minutes in, idubbbz was still having trouble joining the call. I mean, I'm surprised he can operate an OBS at this point, to be honest. Meanwhile, Kwam is having some brain trouble, which I find interesting.
Green Nile?
Green Mile with yes. I was just watching clips. My YouTube Shorts feed is so weird because it just starts showing me like entire movie. Like I'll like be scrolling and then I'll see the Green Mile. Like I'll be set up for a scene and then like 10 minutes later I'll see the rest of the scene. Anyway, I was just watching clips from that, and I haven't seen it before, but I didn't realize it was about magic. I think there's magic in the movie. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. There must be something wrong with me where I can never like think of the right word. My brain like is always like jumping around and everything. Yeah, the like mom brain fog or something. But
Medicine? That's concerning. Also doesn't help with the cruel word empty mind allegations either. We know you aren't sharpest tool in the shed, but at least get your ADHD treated.
Also, I was really into Casper the Ghost when I was like 5 years old.
Great movie. Banger movie.
And then that was when The Sixth Sense came out. And my dad was like, he was really into pirating movies because he was...
Anyways, she keeps yapping something about pirated movies and Casper and fucking Sixth Sense or whatever. Oh, by the way, they are 1 hour into the stream and still having trouble setting it up. Ian is still having trouble joining the stream. Madison is having audio trouble. The other guy, I have no idea. The Timu Joker chimes in around 1 hour and 11 minutes mark with this fun and totally not racist story.
Ex's dad who would like play, like he would do Krav Maga all the time, which is like in Israeli martial arts. And then he would be like, I'm gonna show you some new Krav Maga moves. Like he would always try and like get random people at the family function to do Krav Maga on them and then like try and like beat them up. And I was always like an unsuspecting victim of that. So
Oh no. I'm probably gonna recant this terribly, but I saw a TikTok where somebody was like, "This is how you do Krav." They're like pretending to give a lesson in Krav Maga, and they mentioned that it was like the IDF martial arts, and it was like the first move that we're gonna teach is the punch, and they like punch like all the way downwards. It's like because your enemies are most likely gonna be children. It's funny. Anyway,
Only children.
Yeah.
Krav Maga is made up martial arts, by the way. It says Roman. It only works against defenseless. Okay, there you go.
Yep.
It only works against defenseless children.
Roman P, the Reddit CEO, knows all the information on that.
Krav Maga was originally developed by Hungarian-born Israeli martial artist Emil Lichtenfeld. Having grown up in Bratislava during a time of anti-Semitic unrest, Lichtenfeld used his training as a boxer and wrestler to defend Jewish neighborhoods against attackers in the mid to late 1930s, becoming an experienced street fighter. After his immigration to mandatory Palestine in the late 1940s, he began to provide lessons on combat training to Jewish paramilitary groups that would later form the IDF during the 1948 Palestine War. As an instructor, he compiled his knowledge and experience into the combat system that would later become known as Krav Maga. Who the fuck cares about history or facts when you can label a group as evil and shit on everything they do, right? What's that concept called again? Oh, by the way, Roman P, the Reddit CEO, is one of the top schizomentally ill snarkers tasked herself with destroying Ethan Klein's life based on her hallucinations. She is already in 2 active lawsuits about to be unmasked, yet this is how she spends her time at 3 PM on a workday. Get a job, I would say, but looking at the lawsuits, you likely will be unmasked and ruined for life, so you might as well leech off your parents as much as you can. Because let's be real, regardless of the lawsuits, I don't think someone who wastes 6 hours a day moderating a snark subreddit is socially adjusted enough to hold a job. So yeah, some of those MAGA folk you hate are more adjusted and capable than you are. Kinda sad if you ask me, but keep going, I'm sure Hassan's gonna fuck you one day. Alright, enough serious talk, back to more silly. Here we get an insight to the psyche of failed jester Ian Jumba.
I think dreams, and I think there's some data to back it up. I think a lot of our dreams are basically kind of like a training ground for disappointment or pain or hurt or trauma or whatever. And so like, I think that's why most of the time when we talk about these dreams, it really is, you know, like your punches aren't working or, you know, you have to do this thing, but there's something blocking your path or whatever. Like mine for a while, I told Anissa that she was like, what the hell? You've never described this to me. I was like, yeah, it's, I have to like, I'm tasked with like disassembling a car. But I can only do, I need to like demolish the car. But I'm basically naked. I just have hands and my bare feet. And so I got to kick the shit out of this thing and break it apart. But I can't do it because it's a fucking car. It's like this steel trap. And I'm like, I can't make anything happen. But that's the whole dream.
I don't think dreams always mean something. They can be a lot of things, including past trauma, your subconscious fears, thoughts, and anxiety. In your case though, I think you just have a humiliation fetish. Speaking of anxiety,
you know, it's
I've
not
been having
doing
some crazy
something.
dreams too. I don't know why. So I accidentally cracked my tooth. There was like a foreign object and something that I was eating. It was a couple months ago. And then ever since then, I've been having these dreams where like a couple of nights ago, I dreamt that I was trying to eat rocks and I was like, oh, this can't be good for my teeth. And then the other night it was glass. I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't be doing this. Like in my dream, and I like spit it out. It's the weirdest thing.
good, you should drink a cup of piss to make it go down. Moving on, Uma Palma complains about a strange account that stalks and maybe harasses him. He's not sure either, poor guy.
There was a person who made an account that is Uma Palma _, because my socials, a lot of them are Uma Palma _. Somebody did Uma Palma _. They use my exact same profile picture, and they'll follow me around from social media to social media. And sometimes they'll say mean shit, right? But 99% of the time, they think that they're being like ironic. They're just agreeing with me. They're like, yeah, that's super good point, dude. Like in the comments. So it's just like another me just like sort of backing up my points, I guess. I don't like sometimes they'll be like really nasty, but most of the time it's, I don't know what they think that they're achieving.
Dude, that's a good hater. That's a really good hater.
It looks like it's just you agreeing with yourself. So it does kind of make it look like to a random person like you're super lame, like you just went into the comments and like agreed with yourself.
Okay, I know jokes are haram in tanky circles, but he's mocking you, my guy. That's actually sarcasm. Let me try. You are very handsome and not weird at all. See, that's what we call sarcasm. I actually didn't mean that. Either way, kinda funny how weird it feels when people are obsessed with hating you, isn't it? Oh, this is called an implication. Should I put the wiki article here? This is one of my favorites. As they were talking about haters, Madison chimes in with this.
Okay, so I feel like the one that always gets to me so much is I forget what fan base this is. I totally forget. So I can't remember. But
Let me help you with that one because it seems like you are having early onset dementia. It was the H3 fanbase calling you out.
This random fan base decided that I was like a pedophile because I don't remember which one, but the main reason, so like they called me a pedophile because I like made a video about their like overlord or something, but their main reason that I was a pedophile was because I had stuffies in like the background of my video. And so then like I'll never forget, like I never said that it's bad to have stuffies, but then like on the subreddit, they're like in the comments.
You're Wiley in the background.
in the comments, I will never forget because like I don't like read comments too much. I've like learned not to do it. But in the comments, I remember just being so like confused because I'm like, what? How did we get to this point? Like, what is the logic here? I was trying to like understand it. In the comments, one of the people responding was like, I like stuffies. I like stuffies. Does Madison think I'm a pedophile because I like stuffies? And I'm like,
how did we get here?
What?
Madison, I can't tell if you are really low IQ, evil, or both. Madison, you as a mother implied that another mother is a pedophile based on nothing but vibes. Not as a joke, but as a serious point in your silly little video, which you later cut out by the way. So, you knew what you were doing, right?
The outfit ensembles that Hila chooses feels very childlike, with also Teddy Fresh having a...
First of all, it's always... What is that? Okay, hold on. Is she go... Okay, let's play it.
Little teddy bear as a logo. I don't know. Maybe
What the
it's
fuck is
also
this?
Teddy...
You didn't even make this, did you?
No, this one I did, but...
Oh, you did. They're like, look at this guy wrapped in a tinfoil blanket, dude. Her shit's crazy.
Fresh having a little teddy bear as a logo. I don't know. Maybe it's interesting.
Maybe
What?
it's interesting. Well, make up your mind.
She brings that up again at the end.
You
like
choose to put it in a video.
Yeah.
At least have an opinion.
No, she hasn't... She going, they might be she might be a pedophile.
She may be dressed like a kid, but I don't know.
And also teddy bear, she might be a pedophile, guys.
Then, like you are, went on to record a video in front of some plushies, and people rightfully made fun of you for it. See, let me put it in a way even a like you can understand. You implied Hila is a pedophile because he has a teddy bear as a company logo. Then, people said you are a pedophile because you have plushies lying around. Man, I just hope you don't homeschool that child. Yeah, we are halfway into this shit show, and I can summarize it with a single sentence. Are you ready? Trump, Epstein, and ICE are bad. I know, groundbreaking stuff there. I couldn't figure any of that out myself, man. Thanks, I guess. In a nutshell, they sit like the dorks they are, watching TikTok videos about the Epstein files. I mean, why not go inspect them yourselves? You guys are political streamers now, right? I swear to god, like, this shit is so boring. I can't even skim through the transcript, man. Let's end this silly review video with Ian's intellectual analysis on Big Bang Theory.
Obviously, you know, it can be made to look silly when it's edited out, but that's not, you know, how it's intended to be watched. Now, Big Bang Theory is a show and a study and a reflection of people, a variety of people. It starts out as just a group of nerds who are very lost, very confused, but they all share one thing in common. They're lost and confused and they want a partner. And so all of them are going about it in their different ways. You have Sheldon, the Bazinga guy. He is the most autistic of the bunch, but they never label him as autistic. They never say that this is an autistic character. We just have to, you know, assume the whole time that he is, you know, a bit different in some kind of way. And they do the same thing on the show where they're like, we're going to, you know, treat him kind of differently because he's a bit of a narcissistic asshole. And he doesn't realize that. And you're learning about these characters as they go along. One of them is like a kind of a very chauvinist pig type of guy.
To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Big Bang Theory. The humor is extremely subtle, and without a solid grasp of theoretical physics, most of the jokes will go over a typical viewer's head. There is also Sheldon's nihilistic outlook, which is deftly woven into his characterization. His personal philosophy draws heavily from Narodnaya Volya literature, for instance. Alright, I'm gonna go kill myself now. Thank you for watching.
Last semester, I drowned my cat in a bathtub.